Hey everybody, so welcome back. Alright, so real quick. I'm just finishing a lot of these Riddler stuff. Mainly because there's no way for us to finish the fucking fan film. It's like Okay, if you guys don't know what happened, originally, the original reason was because none of us were getting on, and then later down the line we agreed that we should finish the fan film, and then my game just stopped working on in general, like for DC Universe Online. But now it's working again, and now for some odd reason I cannot get a certain person online anymore. Which, for some odd... So, in all honesty, it's a little fucking fishy. Not going to lie. Not going to lie. I promised you guys content, so that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to give you guys some content. Unfortunately enough, though, there's not really a whole lot to do in the game currently. I'm going to see what trophies I can gather for the most part, and then after that, then I'm going to personally play a couple other games. But currently, right now, at least I want to do is at least get the content for this done and over with. Because I can't just be a complete piece of shit and, you know, the fuck? Hey, guys, I'm right here. The fuck?
Look out! That man's here!
Finally! Jesus Christ. My guys, you know I was right in front of you this entire fucking time. You guys easily could have... Yeah, that was just an all-around awkward situation. They're just like, let's just pretend that he's not in front of us. We'll just pretend that he's not in front of us. Like, motherfuckers, I see you. Motherfucker, I was eyeballing you. He's like, no wonder y'all motherfuckers are considered the dumb out of the dumb. Like, there's no fucking way. I was legit eyeballing you motherfuckers. And you sat there like, maybe he doesn't see us. Maybe he doesn't see us at all. It's like, bitch, I see you. Really? Fuck this shit. Okay. Alright, what did it do? Oh, they just give me access to this? What the fuck? Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Oh, okay. Now I know exactly what I'm supposed to do. I forgot about that.
You were supposed to save me.
That was bullshit. Like, we saw that was absolute fucking bullshit, right? I'm not the only one who thought that was just fucking bullshit. Okay. So, real quick, I do assure you guys, we are still working on the Phantom. Hopefully, we do work on it. Is it gonna get done anytime soon? I highly doubt so. I'd say give it about a month. That usually is how long it usually takes for a fire to shoot up someone's ass. Like, I wouldn't expect this thing to come out anytime soon. I'd say you'd be lucky if we start filming within a month. And as you can tell, I am kind of annoyed by it. I am kind of annoyed by it. Because at this point, it doesn't feel like procrastinating anymore. It just feels like deliberate avoidance. And yes, that is the issue at hand here. It is... It feels like avoidance. Now, before anyone goes, well, you have no room to talk. You do the same thing too. I know I do the same thing too, but the only difference is I try to be better from it. I don't try to do it all the time, and usually when I do, I feel guilty about it because then I feel like, okay, I'm being a dick to everybody.
Here 24/7. We can thank Mr. Freeze for that.
And that's kind of my point, you know. I, for one, am kind of just... I don't want to waste any more time.
Outdated my status. How are people gonna know what I've... Oh, yeah. I've been locked up in some freaky-ass prison.
No. I don't want to be... I, for one, do not like giving people false hope. So I'm going to be straight with you guys. I don't even know if we're going to... I genuinely do not know. In all actuality, when are we going to start filming?
Stay calm. We need to keep it together and find it. If we lose it,
Like I said, we'll be lucky if we start filming within a month.
I'd like to get 5 minutes with that rich son of a bitch.
So, take that with a grain of salt.
It's dying around here. Strange, then Joker. Who's gonna be next?
back here.
Too chicken to come down and fight me?
No, too busy dealing with your bitches.
Keep hiding up there. We'll still get you.
Tell me everything about the Riddler.
Just do what he says. I'll tell you everything.
Thank you.
What's wrong? Run home to cry to your mommy. There's some kind of fight going on over there.
Riddler. Talk.
Oh, crap.
Okay, I just help him out.
Thanks for your help.
Now, just throwing this out there. I, for one, can get really fucking peeved when it comes to shit like this. I get peeved with a lot of different things. I don't like dealing with just bullshit altogether. I also am a very impatient person. With me, it's, okay, there's shit that we need to get done. Alright, let's try to get this done as soon as possible, because that leaves us to do other things afterwards. Like, I'm one of those types of people, you have a quest for us to do, or if there's a mission, I genuinely rather get...
What the? On me! I got him!
I'd rather get the grunt work done first. Like, I like to get the missions done before I start doing the fun shit, you know? Because after I get all the annoying bullshit out of the way, then, you know, I'm gonna be more capable of doing all the really fun stuff.
I know you work for Riddler.
How? I mean, yes. Please, don't hurt me. I'll tell you everything.
There was never any doubt in my mind.
Now, in a sense, I'm saying this to get this off my fucking chest because...
Time to die.
Don't make me hurt you.
I'll tell you what I know.
Thank you.
But yeah, my genuine thought process towards it is I'm more or less livid by the situation. I'm also one of those very few people. I do not like waiting to get something done, especially if I'm hyped up for something. And if more you make me wait for it, the less interest I have on doing the project, and then I'm just going to go, you know what, it's not worth it. It's not worth the fucking time. But that's how I am about a lot of things, because, you know, you cannot make people wait. Yes, waiting can build up hype, but also waiting can also lose hype too. Like, for example, GTA 6. Currently, GTA 6 is losing all of its hype. It's losing all of its significance, and like, there's not a whole lot of people who are willing to play anymore because how long it's been taking for them to finish it. And yes, that's how that is. One thing you learn when it comes to marketing and all this, especially like, I've been trying to make videos as frequently as I can. And I'm going to start doing that. I'm going to try to at least, you know, make a video once a week. Hopefully I can follow through on that, but if not, I'm just letting you guys know my goal is to get this done because I want to start taking my channel a little more seriously. I want to take my channel a lot more seriously. Which means I need to start being prepared to make more content and, you know, spew out as much as I can. Especially if I want to boost up the people I want to impress. Or boost up my channel's ratings. I'm sorry, I for one want to start working hard to get more people to take a look at my channel. And I would love for people to talk fondly about my channel like they talk fondly about other gaming YouTubers. And unlike other gaming YouTubers, I don't like to stick my dick in minors. Yeah, I know, that joke was out of power taste. But granted, at the same time, so is the people who like James Charles. But, you know, I think it's so weird that, fun fact, people just forgave James Charles for his whole kid fucking bullshit. And then he up and did it again. Like, dude, why are we forgetting that James Charles was sexting a minor? Was sending dick pics and asking for nudes from a minor. Which, a minor who was straight, by the way. He was trying to force his sexuality on a minor, dude. That's the even weirder thing. And people just forgave him for it. And it's like, what the fuck? There's no fucking way. Like, there is absolutely no goddamn way that James Charles got away with that. Jesus Christ, if I would have done that, I would have been on the evening news. I'm not even famous and I'd be on the evening news. They're like, that's him. That's the Chomo. Kill him! Kill him! I guess being gay gives you a pass for that shit, I guess. Oh well. No, my critique isn't the fact is that James Charles is gay. My critique is the fact is that he did something to a minor that, for some odd reason, people are eager to forgive, and I'm like, what the fuck? And that's like the serious part about it. That's like the serious part about it. People are forgiving, like people forgave him, and now he did it again. And what the fuck? Like, dude, we don't care what you do as long as you stay away from the children. Like, that's all we say. Like, that's all we say is stay away from the fucking kids. Make sure the adults are consenting. Like, make sure it's a consenting adult. Like, what the fuck?
What starts with a tick and ends with a shock? Three, two, one. And the Dark Knight Detective fails to complete my challenge.
Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
This is hardly a surprise.
I always knew I was better than you.
Okay. Fuck you, you piece of fuck. Johnny Depp looking ass bitch.
What starts with a tick and ends with a shock? Three, two, one. And the Dark Knight Detective fails to complete my challenge.
There we go. Okay.
That's cheating, though I am hardly surprised. I knew this was too difficult for you to complete.
You were trying to fry me, you jackass! No, totally. I should have just let you fucking fry me. Because that fucking makes sense. Now, I'm a strong believer in love who you love, fucking be who you want to be. As long as you are not doing that shit to children or putting it on kids. That's my personal belief. Yes, there are certain kids who have issues and struggling coming out to their parents. But the thing is, it is not your job to... It is not your job to validate that. That is their situation. Especially like when they try to come out for their parents. I'm like, dude, don't do that. What the fuck? One, you shouldn't be in that situation, plain and simple. It's not your situation. You know, not to mention, it's not your secret to tell people. I get it. It's one of those weird situations. A lot of people are afraid to talk to their parents about that kind of stuff. But also, keep this in mind, we're in the modern day. There's a lot less homophobic people out here than people seem to realize. Now, the homophobic people are the loudest. I will give you guys that. Because... oh my fucking god. You hear a lot of shit that a lot of homophobic people say. Holy shit. Like, I am surprised that you guys have any form of family left. Like, there is no okay shit. Like, a lot of shit that they will say is just not okay. And that's coming from me, and I will say shit for the sake of just saying something bad. Because my thought process is, if I can piss you off, then I'm doing my job properly. And technically my goal in life is to make sure everyone's pissed off and everyone's offended. fuck's sake, one of my favorite jokes are Nazi jokes. The even worst part about it is I'm also German, so Nazi. So I guess it might be some form. No, I can't say that. My family actually fought in World War II against the Nazis. So just ignore that part.
Who's that?
Do you realize how many bones you've got left for me to break?
Oh God, please don't hurt me. I'll tell you what I know.
More stuff in the subway and the Bowery. Fucking course. The most annoying part is, I know for a fact I'm not gonna get this done in one day.
Oh, this is some crazy TV show. I'm gonna find the person that stuck me in this freezer and kill him. Get out of this nut house.
What you need is get out some bitches.
Batman's here. There must be something else going on, right?
Not that. Oh, it's the gateway. Like, fuck you guys, I'm partially retarded.
Snow. Damn it, end already.
Not asking for more money, just a couple of burgers.
Needs of some warm clothes down here?
Now, fun fact is, you know the best way to piss someone off, and this is just up front, tell them the truth. Make a joke in reality. Like, for real, make a joke about the reality of things. That is best way to piss someone off.
Same old crap.
Comedians do it all the time. Chris Rock does it all the fucking time. Fucking... who else does it? Jeff Dunham kind of does it.
Hasn't he got better things to do than just leave green questions? Look out! Mike, over here!
hurt me. I'll talk.
I knew you would.
Alright. So Gabriel Iglesias does it, Jeff Dunham does it. Ben Shapiro does it, and that pissed a lot. And oh god, he got major backlash for him telling the fucking truth. Granted, so does a lot of people.
I know it.
And not going to lie, I know why people get pissed off about it. No one likes their business being on blast. Nobody likes their business being put on blast. They could sit there and argue that no, it's just something offensive, or no, it's wrong and all this. No, see, the thing is, if you're offended by it, then why would you care if it's right or wrong? Well, sorry. If it's wrong, then why are you getting offended about it? Then at that point, it's a comment about ignorance. It's a comment built off of ignorance. No, a lot of shit that people get really pissed off about are the shit that's true. Same thing with politics. Dude, politics suck. Politics absolutely suck. And yes, liberals and conservatives are the same fucking people. They are the same exact fucking person. Same exact animal. Like, if you sit there and say that, like, I'm going to sit there and say this. You sit there and say that fucking all politicians are bad, and then just randomly vote for Kamala Harris. No, you are supporting a politician at that point. You are supporting a side, especially like if you're saying that both sides are bad. No. No. Me, for one, I don't like a whole lot of politicians, but I also understand why I don't like a whole bunch of politicians. But one thing I really, really do not like, I do not like people who are far right, and I do not like people who are far left. My simple thought process is, when it comes to politics, you should have an open conversation with everybody, regarding of your political point of views, regardless if you're Republican or Democrat. And here's the reason why I do not like either of that. A conservative will hate your opinion. A liberal will hate you for having an opinion. And this is a notion that a lot of moderates go by. That's why a whole lot of moderates refuse to talk about who they're voting for, or who they, are backing when it comes to politics, because in all actuality, one, it's none of your goddamn business who I'm voting for one. Number two, the only people who I'm going to tell are the close friends of mine, who I know for a fact aren't going to treat me like I am some sort of piece of shit because of my political beliefs. Which, yes, that is. One thing is why people like me are tired of. That's like one thing people with my mindset are tired of. Being treated like shit over our political beliefs. What the fuck? Are you fucking serious? There we go. Yeah, no, I do not believe in how people act when it comes to politics. One other thing, and I'm going to simply say it like this. There shouldn't be an argument about how to run the country. It should be the way you should go about it. In all actuality, Democrats and Republicans are fighting for the same exact thing, which is the benefit for the people. That is something that has fallen off the fucking rails. It has become fighting for what we believe is best for the people to who wants more power. And that's legit what the argument has become, which is, I want more power than you. I want more power than this political party. I want to do this over this because it's going to give us more power. It's going to give us more control. We must control the narrative. We must do whatever we can to slander the other party because heaven forbid we tell the fucking truth. And no, neither party fucking does that. Neither of them do. And funny enough, best way you know when someone is withholding information from you, they do everything they can to not give you anything. To avoid to avoid the conversation, to avoid it, bringing it up. That's why a lot of people were very skeptical about Kamala Harris. And that's why a lot of people kind of just didn't vote. Because one, a lot of people didn't want another fucking term with Trump. I will gladly say that. In all actuality, if you really think about it. This is the first time in forever that... this is the very, very first time. In forever, I will simply say...
He's too chicken to fit.
Shit isn't surprisingly as bad as I thought it was going to be. Granted, I didn't expect shit to get worse. But I didn't expect a whole lot of shit to get better either. I simply thought of it as another set of bullshit that nothing was going to get solved. Hell, I heard one thing that Trump was trying to do, and I want to go a step further with it, which is he wants to pull funding for certain news sites. I'm like, okay, that actually I agree with, but we need to go take a step further. Pull funding for Fox News, too. Pull funding for any news that backs any political party. So that leaves... So that is MSNBC, ABC, The Today Show, Fox News, CNN, so on and so forth. You don't those are the places that we need to pull funding from. No. Biggest thing that I believe is important, we need to get the money out of the politics. We also need to just quit fucking idolizing political parties and just, acknowledge the elephant in the room. And right now, currently, the elephant in the room is that both parties aren't doing shit that's right for the people. Are you fucking serious? Come the There we go. Eat shit. I did it! Okay, if we get 60 riddles done, then we could pretty much just do the rest of the Catwoman ones. And that should get us up there.
Where are they gonna move us to next?
To beating Riddler and all that. And here's something, you could, okay, you could...
Down this way when I was a kid. Place hasn't really changed much.
Like, you can say my political opinion doesn't matter. You can sit there and say, oh, you're wrong and all this. You can simply say that I'm pushing a narrative. And yes, a lot of people will sit there and say that because I'm not, you know... Like, okay, if I'm not on any, like, if I'm not saying anything that is, if I'm not blindly agreeing with one side, I'm immediately the enemy. Or, if I say anything that is remotely against another political party, I'm a traitor. Like, I wouldn't even be affiliated with a party, and it'd be considered a traitor. That's how that works nowadays. And it's like, there's no wiggle room for, like, actual intelligent conversation, because people base all their opinions and base all their fucking choices off of their feelings, instead of the facts. And that's partially why everyone's starting to have a problem now. People are tired of it. People are seeing through the bullshit. I'm sorry, your feelings does not change the statistics. You bitching and complaining about change and not doing anything about it isn't getting shit done. I'm sorry, we the people should be able to make those changes. Also, we the people have a lot more power than they like to give on, or that people really like to give on. Or let on, my bad, let on. Fuck you guys, I'm tired. Now, am I saying that we are able to, you know, Am I saying that we can immediately change things? No, everything's a process. We show that we want to change, it's bound to happen.
The bat!
How much do I need to hurt you?
You don't. I'll talk.
That was never in doubt.
But also, here's the thing though, if you really want better options and better choices, quit feeding into the political bullshit. Quit making an option just because it's a better choice between two fucking turds, okay? You can make your voice heard by doing that kind of shit. Now, unfortunately, now it's going to be the matter of getting both sides to agree with each other. Now, this is something that fucking politicians and propaganda got pretty damn good on lock. It's really hard for people to agree with each other if we consider everyone demon monsters. Like these horrible, like, things in society. And yes, that's exactly how it is now. Like, it has gone to, oh, this person's a jackass. You know, this person's just a blowhard. To, this person's the devil! This person's a Nazi! He's a Nazi! And it's like, what the fuck? Just shut the fuck up at that point. For one, don't call someone a Nazi or call someone a fascist without actually knowing the definition of the term. Because, oh my god. Dude. Because if you actually go by the term, technically the fascists would be everybody. Like, fascists would be just the American government altogether. If you want to go by the term. Now, the other thing is people also ignore definitions to certain words if it's against their beliefs. Like, for example, there is no actual fucking difference.
This is not going to be easy,
Oh, God.
Dark Knight. What number comes after 3 when the night falls? The answer is 2. 1.
The fuck?
Well, well. So the shaved monkey has failed. How utterly, utterly expected.
Okay, so... Oh, it's because I was into the smoke, wasn't it? Yep.
This is not going to be easy, Dark Knight. What number comes after 3 when the night falls? The answer is 2. 1. And the Dark Knight detective fails to complete my challenge.
There we go.
What happened, Dark Knight? Did you actually outthink my puzzle?
You ever had those moments where you're just like, what the fuck? Why does this exist? What was the point of that? And honestly, yes, I am just tired of fucking I'm tired of how people go about politics nowadays. That's one thing that I've been abundantly clear about. Is I'm just tired of the way people have gone about it. No, by all means, I'm not an anarchist. If people really want to know. I do believe that there should be some sense of order, and I also do believe that there should be some sense of justice, but I'm also a strong believer in the original reason why we have elections, why we should have this open conversation about politics. Because what it is for you, the people, to know what exactly is going on when the fucking government's saying that they are serving you. It gives you, the person, the choice of what happens for your future. But it's about the way it goes about it, not how it gets done.
Cannot be happening! Don't come near me!
Tell me everything you know about Riddler.
Riddler? Yeah, no problem.
Thanks.
Ow. Oh, there's Nikki. My Nikki kitty. Her name is Nyx, so I call her Nikki. She is the Nick-E kitty. Nikki. I swear, people are gonna hear what I say. Like, people are gonna hear what I say, and they're gonna try so hard to think that that's like instead of saying the k sound, they're gonna think it's a g sound, and try to cancel me for it. Personally, I would welcome it because I would find that funny as hell. Because in all actuality, I'm not like people are gonna use anything I say. To basically say, you know, fuck you, you piece of shit. And yep, Ignomatic Machine. Ooh. I had to go use the Ignomatic Machine.
At last. I suppose I should fulfill my side of the agreement. A riddle for a bat. Can you solve it? Riddle me this. Hit me hard and I will crack. But you'll never stop me from staring back. What am I? How did you do that? Who helped you? Tell me. Actually, it doesn't matter. Come and save the final guard. I'll be as shocked if you don't come and save her as she'll be if you do.
Oh, God. And I've officially got 22 riddles done. Wow. Okay. See, I could just hear the, oh my God, this person's beliefs are not the same as mine. He's a monster. Cancel him! Cancel him! Or it's, murder him! Murder him! Find out where he lives! Dox him! Burn down his house!
I've got him. He's over here.
The worst part about it is no one can argue with me, because that's how a lot of people act.
That's right.
Or, he's committing hate speech! He's committing hate speech!
I'm so hungry. Where'd all the food go anyway?
Everyone wants to be a victim. That's all I could really say about that situation. Everyone wants to be a victim, but no one wants to come up with solutions that can actually help victims. And most times the people who are actually the victim in the situation are usually the ones who are being quiet. Yeah, I went there. And the reason why they're quiet is because they know that bitching about it isn't going to get anything solved. It's not because they know that they believe no one's going to fucking listen to them. It's, no, they know for a fact bitching about it isn't going to solve shit.
What's good for me and potentially fatal for you, Dark Knight?
Get me out of here!
As you can see, Dark Knight, that ignorant guard is currently experiencing the shocking sensation of her own mortality. Can you help her without experiencing yours? Can you rise to the occasion and solve this problem? Or will you be left crushingly disappointed? So, you wrapped your brain around that last puzzle and squeezed out a predictable solution. How will you attempt to solve this next riddle? How long should I wait before telling you the answer? This is working out better than even I could have predicted. You are lost, confused, and beaten by the Riddler.
Okay, how the fuck am I supposed to...
How many bats does it take to solve my challenge? Obviously more than one.
Oh...
Riddle me this. How can you possibly expect to save that poor guard when it is quite clear that you cannot outthink the simplest of challenges? What's keeping you? Fear or stupidity? Do you need help, Dark Knight? Brute force approach to a simple conundrum, Dark Knight. How predictable. You weren't supposed to do that! That room was impossible! How did you... Oh, this isn't over, Dark Knight. You may have defeated me tonight, but I'll be back.
Okay.
Where is he?
I'll deal with Riddler. Just tell me the code.
Code?
He gave everyone else a code. Why didn't he give you one?
He sounded like he thought you'd die in here. I guess he was wrong. Is there anything I can do?
No. Get back to the church when you can. Oracle, we've got a problem. I solved the last Riddler room, but there wasn't a radio frequency.
What's he up to?
I don't think he thought I'd defeat his last room.
That's good, right?
He's still got hostages from the church. If they're still alive, I need to find them. Search every record about the buildings he's used so far. There may be a connection there.
Right. Listen to me carefully. I still have more of those guards, so... I'll just need a couple of days and I will make a puzzle so taxing that you will never solve it.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51. Okay. I at least need to get 40, I at least need to get 40 riddles done. At least 40 of them done. Or not 40 of them. $80 technically. If you get 400 riddles done, then you finish it.
No way. It's always snowing in here. Is it because of Mr. Freeze?
No, it's due to Mr. D's. Mr. D's nuts. Really? That wasn't the one I was looking for? Oh, it's right here.
Too scared to fight us? Not surprised. What's wrong? Run home to cry to your mommy.
Nah, my mommy's dead. Now, technically, if you really want to know, best way to put end to politics or the political conversation is to do exactly what we've been doing, or what society has kind of been doing, which is no longer having the door open and just belittling anyone who has a different belief than you. That is legit what people have been doing. And it's not even like out of like the sense of being right. It's now just a matter of like it's simple as that. It's not even a matter of who's right anymore. It's a matter of who's the loudest.
Tell me what I need to know, or get ready to hurt.
Please don't hurt me. I'll talk.
Of course you will.
The hole that Black Mask broke out of. Guess there's a riddle right here.
The place gets more dangerous every day.
Now, inherently, it's really hard not to talk about politics.
It's gonna keep snowing.
It is genuinely really hard to keep your nose out of politics because, in all actuality, you're all going to get sucked into it either way. Especially if you're someone around my age who are, you know, when you're in your 20s. Because when you're in your 20s, that's when politics are going to be really important. Because at that point, you're now starting to form the future. Or you are essentially trying to get everything that you need to get done, so your future is pretty sound. And currently, right now,
He's here.
people don't care about the future, and that's a partial issue of what's going on. Not going to lie, I'm going to say that it is a partial issue. No one's caring about their future anymore because why would they? When it's just easier just to prepare for the war that's coming at hand instead of preventing it.
Needs to be careful. Some of these maniacs ain't seen a woman in years.
I mean, I for one don't want a war, and I for one also don't want to end up having to deal with the exhaustion of what war is, because we're not too late from fixing everything. Now it's just a matter of acting like an adult and acknowledging points from both sides and using them to form an opinion that benefits everybody. The solution doesn't come from just one party, it comes from both parties working together in harmony to do something greater. But currently, we're at this moment in life, or in this moment, where no one wants to work together. No one wants to help each other be better. Wow. it's even worse because, like, people are now throwing superheroes into politics. I'm like, dude, I get it. Superheroes can be inherently political at times, but not in the way you would think. Like, a perfect example of this is The Flash. Barry Allen is Midwestern conservative. Green Arrow is a bleeding heart liberal. Technically, okay, in a sense, technically Batman would be a moderate. Which I can see in his eyes, it's like, yeah, no. This whole political conversation is stupid, and I don't know why. Y'all are just trying to... Now, before anyone sits there and gets all mad at me, saying that The Flash is Midwestern conservative, it has been canon to the comic books, confirmed in the comic books, and has yet to be... Well, it has yet to be retconned, to put bluntly. So are people gonna hate the Flash now because Flash isn't this bleeding heart idealist that people assume that he was? No, I don't think so. Because in the end of the day, he still has relatively really good comics, and his political views aren't really that big of a portion of his character. Oliver Queen it was. Granted, at the same time, it was mainly because Oliver Queen had just like the nastiest... He has actually had the nastiest part of comic history. And don't get me wrong, a lot more people like Oliver Queen more than Batman. Even though they're the same fucking character to an extent, except for, like, Oliver Queen has a knack for being very fucking whiny. And yes, Oliver Queen has a knack for actually being whiny. I just want to get that out of the way. Yes. I don't necessarily like Oliver Queen. He has never been my favorite DC superhero. I absolutely despise Green Arrow comic books. Also, it's not for what you think either. I just never resonated with those. I just never resonated with Green Arrow as a character. Everyone has that one character that they just can't resonate with. For me, it is Oliver Queen. Now, here's something that people don't like. People are really gonna hate.
I can't believe I'm still alive. I thought he was gonna kill me.
Superman, political-wise, would be a moderate. Same thing with Captain America. Plain and simple, they would be moderates. But the reason behind that is because, to me, they wouldn't be able to properly do their job picking sides. Like, them picking sides would be detrimental to them helping people. That's just my honest to God opinion about it. It's like, no, it would be very detrimental to them helping people. Because, one, their job is not to pick sides. Their job is to save people. And saying they're picking a side would be essentially saying, them picking a side would be them kind of using their power to influence to push their notion of who they believe, of who they want, regardless of if it's right or wrong. Iron Man, oh my God, people are gonna give me so much shit about this. He would be a conservative with a major anti-weapons ideal. Like, are not. I think libertarian would be the term. Like, don't, like, Tony Stark would have a lot of conservative values with very few liberal values. So he isn't in the middle, but he's like leaning a little more towards the right. I would say Dick Grayson would be a bleeding heart liberal. In all honesty, I would believe he would be a bleeding heart liberal. But that doesn't go to say that he wouldn't be taught to, you know, not stick his nose in politics, because I guarantee, like, Dick Grayson can, but Nightwing cannot. But, anyways, that is my opinion towards a lot of that. Spider-Man definitely is a fucking moderate. So my cat just looks like she's about to throw up. Ew, you gross. You swallowed that shit. She was about to throw up and then she just swallowed up her throw up. Ew. Gross. Gross kitty. Alright. I'm gonna turn off the stream here. Because honestly, me talking about politics is just gonna get me more in trouble. But, yeah, this so far we got done. We're definitely getting pretty damn close to finishing the game.
Who's crazy enough to date this guy?
That's gonna be a fun one. Anyways, I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.